Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to be with all of you, whatever time of day it is. So excited to be kicking off the exchange with you with intention and centered practice. I'm Sarah Marie Hoff, and I'm an integral coach and a mindfulness meditation teacher and the founder of Thriving in a Noisy World. And I'm also a very proud Ashoka U alumni and previously led Changemaker Campus selection. And it's so wonderful to be with all of you today. And for this session, the goal is really to cultivate centered presence together as we are starting off the week of the exchange. And our intention can be such a powerful way of directing our actions and determining how we are showing up in our interactions with others. I love this quote by Thich Nhat Hanh that says, "Your mind is like a piece of land planted with many different kinds of seeds, seeds of joy, peace, mindfulness, understanding, and love, seeds of craving, anger, fear, hate, and forgetfulness. And these wholesome and unwholesome seeds are always there, sleeping in the soil of your mind. And the quality of your life depends on the seeds you water. And the seeds that are watered frequently are those that will grow strong." So can be really powerful to incline our minds towards the seeds that we would like to water. And then when we are triggered during our day, we can stop, take a breath, and reconnect with our intention before we respond. And we can let it be a guide as we are moving through our day, through the exchange, as we're doing our work, interacting with the people in our lives, and caring for our body and our heart and our mind. And so would like to invite you into a mindfulness practice to just arrive here together and to reconnect with our deepest intention as well as with our intention for the exchange. So finding a comfortable sitting position that allows you to be alert, but not rigid, and also relaxed. And gently closing your eyes or keeping them at a downward gaze. And relaxing through your shoulders and arms. And letting your hands rest comfortably. And if you'd like, just take a deep breath in and out to soften your belly. And take a few moments to notice and connect with your breath just as it is. And let's take 3 deep breaths together. Imagining yourself relaxing and letting go completely on the out breath. So breathing in deeply, filling the lungs, and slowly breathing out, releasing, letting go. And again, breathing in deeply, filling the lungs, and slowly breathing out. And one last time, breathing in deeply, filling the lungs, and slowly breathing out, relaxing and releasing. And coming back to your natural breath, just feeling the breath breathe itself, just letting it flow through the body. And taking a moment to check in with your body. Are you present to any strong sensations? Does it feel a bit sleepy or achy? Are you present to any heat or coolness? Any tingling or vibrating? Notice how the sensations change. And taking a moment to check in with your heart. What does your heart feel today? Does it feel open, closed, or anything in between? And just checking in, not in order to change anything, just to notice what's there. And checking in with your mind. What's your mind like today? Is it busy with thinking? Maybe you're remembering or already planning for the exchange and the sessions you'll be hosting or attending. Maybe there's some worrying. Maybe it feels very busy. Maybe it feels more calm. Again, just checking in to become aware of what's going on in the mind right now. And coming back to the breath as an anchor to the present moment. Whenever the mind wanders off, just reconnecting with the breath. Now we'll do a bit of exploration around our deepest intention for our work, our life. So if you knew you had a year to live, how would you want to live it? What would be important? What would be your deepest intention for that time? Who would be most important to spend time with? If you had a month to live, what would be your deepest intention for spending that time? What would be the work you would feel called to do? And if you had a day to live, how would you want to experience your moments? What would be most important? What would be your deepest intention? And thinking about this deepest intention and all that's been coming up for you, how would you like to show up at the exchange this week? What's your intention for being here? What's most important to remember as you move through today and the next few days? How would you like to contribute and engage with others? How would you like to care for yourself? Barbara Kingsolver writes, the very least you can do in your life is to figure out what you hope for. And the most you can do is to live inside that hope, not admire it from a distance, but live right in it, under its roof. What I want is so simple, I almost can't say it. Elementary kindness. And again, reconnecting with your breath. with your intention for the day and the week ahead. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. And I would love to just break us up into some breakout rooms just to be able to check in pairs or groups of 3, just to get to share with others, like what brings you to the exchange, what is your intention for how you would like to contribute and show up. So we'll be in the breakout room for about 6 minutes. So you'll have some time to share with each other, and then we'll come back and close. So I will open up those rooms. Welcome back. I'm just waiting for everyone else to return. Hope you enjoyed connecting with each other, and would love to invite you, if you feel comfortable, to just share your intention in the chat. Maybe just a phrase or sentence, a few words of your intention for the exchange. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed connecting. Just wanted to share an invitation to share your intention with us in the chat. Could be just a few words or a phrase, something you would like to remember throughout the week.
Hi, everyone. I'm Joanne. I guess I'll just go a little bit. I think your mention of hope, I think, is really something that I want to take through this week. And I was in a room with Mr. Ken, and funny enough, I remember him from the last Ashoka from last year, from one of the sessions. And we've never met each other, but I think it's just really interesting that in this whole dynamic of a world conference that we can, cross paths on so many different levels. And yeah, I'm just hopeful.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, and if anyone else would else like to share either in the chat or with all of us, we have a few minutes.
I'm just thinking that every day is an opportunity to make a change. You just have to keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, and opportunities for change are all around you, some very close to you. And if you just allow yourself to be a change maker, it will happen every single day, and you'll be wondering, wow, how come I never saw these opportunities? So you have to tune your mind in. That's it for me.
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, so being present for the opportunities.
Yes.
Also, I would like to share that I didn't meet my partner. I was not able to connect it with anyone, so I didn't get to share it. But honestly, I was not prepared at all, Sarah. And then I just came in like in the middle of what you're saying, and then I only heard like a few lines. What if you have monthly leave in modify? So like I mean, so your quick question. Just I was able to really open my heart to like towards this conference, because we are managing so many different things, right? So like how to get through these few days, not to miss great opportunity to learn and share at the same time, like doing our multitasking job, right? So your question really put me a moment that I would just meditate on my attitude towards this conference, that you changed my perspective totally. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
So glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing. Would anyone else like to share their intention or a takeaway from this session?
I think for me, it really highlighted what I want to focus on. Just knowing when you said, what would you do if you had a year or a day? It really made me think about what's important to me, especially with COVID, and like how can this conference support what it is I want to do. And of course, it was related to sustainability and, and all of that stuff, being around people, being in green spaces. And so I'm looking forward to more sessions about that. Something to the connection. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading this chat.
Oh, it looks like Elizabeth might have lost connection. Thank you for sharing that, Ashley. Yeah, and if you would like to join other sessions this week, I'm doing one on self-compassion tomorrow. On Wednesday, Thursday, I'm leading one on overcoming our programming of us versus them. So how do we meet others with an open heart? And it's a loving kindness practice. And then on Friday, I am leading another session on gratitude. So starting the last day of the exchange with an attitude of gratitude. So if you would like to join for any of those sessions, you're more than welcome. And if you would like to learn more about my work, you can find me at thrivingquiet.com. And I also have a newsletter where I share upcoming course offerings and free gatherings and other useful tips for cultivating conscious leadership and mindfulness. If you're interested, that's just thrivingquiet.com/newsletter. And yeah, hope to practice with you again in the future, and wishing you a beautiful day today. Be well.